LeWeb'13 Paris Konferansı'nda Altimeter Group'dan Brian Solis ile birlikteyiz. Biliyorsun, hepimizin tanıdığı birisi, danışman, yazar, futurist, antropolojist, hepsi bir arada. Hello Brian, thanks a lot for joining us, and you have lots of titles. I had the difficulty to introduce you. So, is there any title that you prefer to be introduced by?
How about just a human being? Because I think at the end of the day, more businesses and organizations need to see human beings, not customers or people who vote, but as people who are part of a movement that we can lead.
You were amazing on stage today at LeWeb Paris. Actually, there's one statement over there you made. It says, entrepreneurs of today should do more than just innovation. Could you please elaborate on it a little for the Turkish audience?
Yes, I study disruptive technology as an analyst, and one thing that I've learned that there are patterns into when a technology becomes not only innovative but disruptive to a market. And I see a lot of entrepreneurs confusing the word creativity with innovation. So just because they have an idea doesn't mean that it's an innovative idea. And I think more entrepreneurs need to consider how to be innovative, not just creative, because I think over the next 10 years we actually have an opportunity to use technology to change everything. There's no reason that things have to work the way they've worked just simply because of time and history. This is an opportunity to invent and reinvent, and that takes entrepreneurs with vision. And to have true vision, I believe you have to have empathy. You actually have an understanding for what a problem is or for what an opportunity could be, so that you're inspired to do something differently and something more meaningful. That's true innovation.
And this year's theme of LeWeb is next 10 years. Well, let's talk about today. Today, can you give me some examples of disruptive technologies or even a company name?
Sure, absolutely. So disruption, by the way, a lot of entrepreneurs say they're going to disrupt the market, but they don't necessarily understand what that means. This is a word that happens after something that's innovative gets traction and it changes behavior. Once you start to change behavior, you disrupt markets, and that's disruption. So there, for example, is a company called Tesla who makes beautiful electric cars, but they don't just make electric cars, they make an entire ecosystem around that car that's disrupting how cars are made and how cars are sold. The car is just part of the solution, right? Or Uber, which started here, the idea came up at LeWeb in 2008 after it snowed, where they wished that they could have an app where they could call a car to them and be able to pay for it all instantly. And that Uber wasn't just an app that later came out, it actually is starting to disrupt markets because taxis are losing business to Ubers. So these are opportunities to solve problems, and if you disrupt the market in the process, that means that the market was ready to be disrupted.
Will I be right if I talk about the latest weird payment technologies as disruptive?
Yeah, well, there are so many alternative currencies today, and there's also emerging ways to actually use existing currencies in terms of transfers that are also innovative. But I think the one thing that I can appreciate by alternative currencies is the idea that the systems around traditional money could use some updating. We can say it nicely that way.
Oh, the banks, I mean, hard days are ahead for the banks, I believe.
And politicians as well.
Politicians, why is this so?
Because, you know, as a politician, you're supposed to be a representative for the people. And as people become more connected, they become more informed. And as they become more informed, they become more empowered, and they want more, they demand more. And if you are not truly empathetic, if you don't understand who they are and what's important to them, and then show them that you're changing your processes of leadership to not only give them what they want, but lead them in a direction that everybody can belong to a greater community, it's only good can happen from this. I see good things in the future.
We need that in Turkey, honestly. Thanks a lot. It was really enlightening. Thanks a lot again.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.